what was presumed to be true has now been pretty much confirmed to be true, as it has now been reported by Front Office Sports Annie Costabile as of 5:50 p.m. today, just about an hour ago, that DeWanna Bonner is done with the Indiana Fever. That she has no interest in returning to play for the Fever, and that the landing spots that DeWanna Bonner would like to be at are the Phoenix Mercury or the Atlanta Dream. This is what has been reported by Annie Costabile from Front Office Sports, longtime WNBA reporter. Not exactly a huge surprise, and it's I find it amusing when I see other videos, people saying and presuming, "Oh, well, you're just making stuff up." Well, you're not making stuff up when it's in your face. I can tell you from the video that I did, and it was I was completely clear that the one video from when she came, I guess, became the third leading all-time scorer. I said that's still up on her Instagram feed. I did not say it wasn't, but everything else Indiana Fever related had been wiped away from her Instagram feed. Let's talk about it. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Rudy's Rant, Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball. We talk facts over feelings. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Showmont. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this. I dropped this video, obviously, what was it, yesterday? I think it was last night, in fact, yesterday afternoon or something like that. And now already we have an updated report on this that DeWanna Bonner wants out. Are you surprised? Not really. I mean, you're away for personal reasons, and we all know what those personal reasons are. They're complete and utter bullcrap. And this is why I keep telling people don't believe the hype on personal reasons, because personal reasons are not real. They're not real when it comes to the WNBA. The WNBA plays a game. Her banner was taken down from Indiana, her social media scrubbed, and now it's really coming out, according to me, multiple league sources, that she wants out. Her agent, Mike Cowan, had no comment regarding her client's standing with the Fever. She was signed to a 1 year contract, unprotected, at $200,000 in February. She was one of the biggest pickups during a blockbuster free agency period. That included the signing three-time WNBA champion Natasha Howard, two-time WNBA champion Sydney Colson, and the re-signing of two-time All-Star Kelsey Mitchell. Bonner started 3 games for the Fever to open the season before she was benched in favor of shooting guard Lexi Hull. After 6 games coming off the bench, Bonner was ruled out by the Fever due to personal reasons. She was only averaging 7 points per game. Multiple sources told Front Office Sports that the fit in Indiana was off from the beginning. Bonner, who was signed to be an anchor with the championship experience from the team's young core was expected to be a starter. Yeah, she was. We expected her to be a starter. We expected to have Lexi Hall come off of the bench. It made sense. Why? Because it also provided a bit of size. Lexi Hall could come off the bench, be an energy player, provide a spark, and you lose that when you have Lexi Hull starting, because DeWanna Bonner does not provide that type of energy boost spark. So the second that they had to make that flip, because DeWanna Bonner looked so bad in the starting lineup because she was completely disengaged from the offense. The offense, in fact, that Stephanie White's the one that put in, where they're not pushing the ball, yet she's still not taking any shots. She's not involved in it. I mean, there was games where she had one shot. Like that's not, you didn't bring her in here to stand and take one shot in a game. And the second that decision was made to flip her onto the bench and bring her off the bench, you sealed the fate. The fate was sealed right there, because she's not someone that can come off the bench. She's not an energy player. She's not that spark that comes up and just gets under your skin and gets in your grill defensively or anything like that. She's not an incredible shooter. She's not a great shooter. She's not someone that shoots at a high percentage. So, and at 6'4", 145 pounds, she's not guarding a big. She's a small forward. But what that provided you as a team is it provided you length. And the second you move her to the bench, you change that whole deal, because now she's coming in for Natasha Howard. She's not coming in for Lexi Hull. So it is obviously a difficult situation now for the Indiana Fever because now they have to make a decision: cut her, trade her. There's options here. Now, Phoenix Mercury have $88,000 in cap space. The Dream have 24,000 in cap space. Obviously, there's going to be a trade that would have to be made that would include more than one player to make it work for these teams. I can't see any way in which the Indiana Fever cut DeWanna Bonner. That would be, I think that'd be just completely irresponsible and almost on bordering on malpractice if you're an executive to cut DeWanna Bonner. She is still an asset and she's still a player that there are teams that would want her for sure, without a doubt. If you look at the roster of the Phoenix Mercury, I'm not doing a salary check because you have to have salaries match up here. In this situation, you're going to have at least two players come back from Phoenix to equal that $200,000 salary. Let's see here. And Phoenix is having a good year, so I don't even know if you'd want to mess with the thing is both of these teams, Phoenix and Atlanta, are both having good years. Phoenix has won 5 straight games. Now I know she has her girlfriend there, what have you, but you have to look at what it could do to a team and how it can impact the team. You look at their squad right now, and I mean, if you're looking at someone that if I'm looking at the Phoenix Mercury, I'm looking at Kalani Brown. I'm looking at Kalani Brown as someone that's going to be that I would want in this deal. She it makes $128,000 a year, and I would be looking at her contract one. Um, and I'm looking at her because she's 6'7", she's 245 pounds. She provides the Indiana Fever with size. She averages 6 points, 4 rebounds per game. She shoots 63% from the field. So she's going to finish around the rim. She provides a really good backup option to Aaliyah Boston. Would they let her go? Would they make her part of a trade? She's not a starter. She only plays about 14 minutes a game. So that could be a player that could potentially be involved in a trade. Another player I'd be looking at is Natasha Mack. Natasha Mack is 6'4", 180. She averages 3 points per game, 4.5 rebounds a game. Again, another player who's not a starter, but provides a big body for you. What is Natasha Mack's salary? Um, she's making $66,000. So that could work because that gets you to about 190. Um, so I think that could potentially work for them. So we'll see. I mean, we'll see. Uh, that's an option. I think you're looking at Phoenix obviously as the number one option. I'm just looking at their roster. Anybody else? I'm looking for bigs. I'm not looking for guards. I'm looking for bigs. Those are the two that I'd be looking at right now if I am the Indiana Fever. And if I'm looking at the Atlanta Dream roster, I'm looking at I'm not looking at anybody. I'm gonna be real. This is a trade with the this is a trade specifically to the this is a trade specifically to the Phoenix Mercury. There's nothing here to me that works for the Indiana Fever. Maybe Naz Hillman, she could potentially be part of a deal. Um, I don't see much else. Everything else is really similar to what they have on their team right now. So yeah, I'm really looking at Phoenix. I don't see much in Atlanta. I don't see much that Atlanta can get will be willing to give back that would benefit the Indiana Fever. So I'm really looking at Phoenix, and those are the players that I'm thinking about. But again, the Fever have to make a decision because they're playing right now with short players. Demiris Dantas is now gone for the next 5 games, so they're limited in players. Their depth is shot, and it's a problem. They play tonight at 10 o'clock against Seattle. It's a game they have to win because they're scuffling right now, having lost back-to-back games. And we'll see what happens. But obviously now you've heard it now from Annie Costaball. from the front office sports, who is a respected journalist in this field. She's reported that DeWanna Bonner wants out, and that just further confirmed the things that I presumed based on what I saw, and the fact that I don't believe personal reasons are a real thing in the WNBA. They're just a reason for a vacation because you don't want to be somewhere. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell. This is Rudy's Rant, Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball. Come on now.